Hello and welcome. This is your hypnosis to help you through any feelings of irritation, anger, frustration, annoyance around people who make a lot of sound. They might make a lot of sound from their mouth while they are chewing, or perhaps even making a lot of noise while they're walking. Perhaps they're even whistling. Any noise like that triggers a negative emotional response in you. So I'd like you to take this time just for you. Make sure you're not operating a vehicle, and make sure that you are in a safe and comfortable environment just for you. I'd like you to close your eyes and imagine yourself soaking in a lovely warm bath full of bubbles. Feel the warmth of the water caressing your body, easing away any tensions, relaxing you, soothing you gently all over. You begin to feel heavy and comfortable, enjoying the luxury of having absolutely nothing to do but relax and let go. Feel the warmth and heaviness spreading up over your body, starting with your toes and your feet, and gradually working its way up into your legs. Feel the warmth flowing into your tummy as your abdomen rises and falls, and your breathing is calm and regular as you relax your chest, and your shoulders feel loose and limp and so relaxed. And let the arms relax as the warmth and comfort flow down from your shoulders, and let go. Just enjoy this wonderful feeling. Your neck and throat relax, as do all those little facial muscles, and the eyes become heavy, almost closed, but not quite, because from hooded lids I want you to notice a bubble in your bath, just one particular bubble that reflects beautiful colours from the glint of sunlight that streams in through a nearby window. The bubble contains all the colours of the rainbow, so much deeper in hue, so clear and pristine. The wonderful mauves change into a beautiful sapphire blue, and in an instant to a brilliant shade of red, then yellow, and gold and emerald green. As you keep your mind focused on this ever-changing array of colours, I want you to imagine your bubble expanding, growing bigger, and even more delicate than before. And as you do, notice how the heaviness is gone, and you can imagine yourself leaving your body through the crown of your head, floating up and over the bath, and see how your bubble has grown. You are weightless now, just pure energy. And I wonder how you would like to enter the bubble. Feel yourself floating down and towards the bubble head first. And as your head reaches the bubble turns inside out, engulfing your body until you're surrounded by the flimsy gossamer-like film of radiant colours, floating back up and out of the room and into the clear blue sky, lifting effortlessly, higher and higher, not doing or thinking or feeling, just being. And the higher you go, the more deeply relaxed you become. You feel safe and protected within your bubble. It's a wonderful feeling to be so relaxed and quite perfect to be here right now. I'm going to be quiet for a few moments now, whilst you absorb the peace and beauty of this feeling of heightened awareness. And when you next hear my voice, it will seem to you as though it's coming from outside your bubble, and your subconscious mind will be open and receptive to everything that is said to you whilst you are here. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to visualize certain things, and as the images begin to form in your mind, you find that you're becoming totally immersed in the wonderful sensations and feelings within you. And just allow yourself to become even more relaxed and comfortable, more relaxed and comfortable than you can ever remember feeling in your life before. And I want you to imagine a beautiful stairway with a rich, deep red carpet and a lovely curved and polished ornate banister running all the way up to the top of the stairs. And you're already feeling relaxed and comfortable and so much at peace with the world. But you somehow know that ascending the stairway will lead you to experience the most beautiful, heavenly feelings of calmness and serenity, and you really want to go there, to the highest possible level of conscious awareness. And as you look up at the stairs, you seem to hear soft, cadent tones as music drifting into your mind, and your spirit is lifting, going higher already, feeling drawn to this beautiful place as you begin to ascend. 1, you've already begun your journey upward. 2, going higher. And 3, feeling already more comfortable and more relaxed than you've ever felt before. 4, higher and higher. 5, such a wonderful feeling. 6, and the bottom of the stairs already seems to be far away. 7, as you go higher still. 8, relaxing more and more. 9, and soon you may notice beautiful colors surrounding you, perhaps purples and blues or shades of green, or there may be no color at all. Just a wonderfully dark feeling of warmth. 10, you're almost floating up the stairway now, and as you reach the 11th step, you can feel your consciousness rising out of your body. 12, as you become more relaxed and more comfortable and at peace with the universe. 13, 14, going all the way up. 15, almost there at the top of your stairway to heaven. 16, just 4 steps to go. 17, higher and higher. 18, 19, and just 1 more, 20. And you're standing at the top of the stairs, your feet barely touching the floor because you feel so light and floaty, so wonderfully calm and relaxed and at peace with the world. And at the top of the stairs you will see a door leading to a very special place where you can go and lie down if you wish and relax even more deeply still as you listen to the sound of my voice, and you trust in the sound of my voice as it gently guides you to the innermost and deepest recess of your creative subconscious mind. This part of your mind where solutions are made and where the changes that you wish for in your life are conceived as the tiniest spark which evolves and grows stronger and stronger until it has a permanent effect on your life. And I'm going to be quiet for a few moments to allow you to find this place deep within. And when you hear my voice again, you won't be startled or alarmed, but will be ready to receive and absorb the suggestions that you hear. Let go now and allow your mind to gently drift and wander, because in hypnosis you can really begin to enjoy the wonderful feelings of knowing that calm and relaxation comes so easily and naturally to you. There may have been times in the past when you have got annoyed at the slightest thing, especially someone sitting next to you, chewing or eating noisily, perhaps with their mouth open. You know that there are times when other people don't react to these situations in the same way as you seem to do. They just seem to be able to persevere through other people's annoying habits, as if they don't even notice them. Perhaps you felt that you were being oversensitive. If so, this isn't a fault. It's just that each person is different and special. Everyone has different perseverance levels. And sometimes you wish that you could increase yours or quieten the annoying person. However, if it were possible to quieten them simply by asking, I'm sure that you would have done it by now. Or perhaps there are many people that annoy you with their noisy walking, shuffling feet, even whistling and tapping repetitive noises. I want you to use your wonderful imagination now to have you able to control your thoughts and take you anywhere, for the subconscious mind doesn't know what is real or made up, so let's allow it to relax. Imagine yourself floating like a balloon high up into the sky. You are floating above all the houses, through the clouds and into the bright blue sky. You float around for a short while, and then you slowly start to drift down back to earth. And as you near the earth, you can see so much. It is as if you have an all-seeing eye. You see all the people in deprived countries who cannot afford food or water, clothing or an education. You see those that have been devastated by natural disaster and those lingering things through war. And as you drift back down towards your home, a sudden realization dawns upon you. There are such great problems in this world that it was rather pointless worrying about other people's annoying habits, pointless to allow their behaviors to trigger your anger and emotions. There are many other cases that are so much more worthy of concern. Your life is actually much better than you had ever realized before, and such trivial worries don't bother you anymore. They are merely a distraction from everything else that is going on around you. And you're going to find that from this moment forward, you are becoming so much more tolerant in every way. You find that you can remain calm and relaxed in all situations, and you amaze everyone around you with your newfound ability to remain tolerant and calm and relaxed. You take great pride in this new quality of yours, and this makes you feel good. You are feeling better and happier each and every day, more tolerant, more calm, and so much more relaxed. You no longer get stressed over irrelevant little things like someone chewing noisily or walking, shuffling their feet. And as you become more tolerant of others, you become a much calmer and happier person because of it. Other people realize this and see all your true qualities as they really do shine through. And now that you are not distracted by other people's silly little habits, you can concentrate on other aspects of your life and do so much better in everything that you put your mind to. I want you to imagine now that you are on a train and the person in the seat next to you is chewing some gum. Now, in the past, you may have been thinking, what a disgusting habit this is. But this time, you don't even realize that the person is chewing. You didn't realize that they were chewing gum until I told you just now, did you? Your mind was probably on much more important things. Perhaps you were reading a book or a magazine, or maybe you were busy planning the day's activities. You really didn't notice that person who was chewing their gum. And if you do ever notice someone chewing or eating loudly, it doesn't bother you. If this person is really being annoying, then everyone else will also notice it. But it really doesn't bother you, and it's not on your list of concerns. You now remain calm and relaxed and tolerant the whole of the time. You're going to find that you're beginning to feel a much calmer person now. Calmer in every way, more peaceful, more easygoing, more relaxed and happier. Yes, much happier. Because these good feelings are so much better than the old destructive negative ones. The ones that caused you to worry, to get annoyed about silly things. And your life is becoming much richer, more meaningful, and much happier in every way. And every day you feel better, happier, more relaxed, and much calmer in every way. And you begin to feel different inside. Other people really notice and appreciate a difference in you. But much more importantly, you feel different inside. Each and every day, you feel better and healthier and happier and calmer and so much more relaxed. And your tolerance of others increases day by day. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger every day. And now, as you become even more relaxed and comfortable, I would like to talk to you about this problem you have been experiencing, and that is your extremely sensitive hearing. I know that this has been distracting for you at times, perhaps when you are trying to sleep, or maybe when you overhear sounds and noises that prevent you from concentrating or getting on with something else. People with oversensitive hearing pick up all sorts of background noises that other people's brains would often filter out, and this can be extremely annoying for you. However, with the help of hypnosis and your wonderful creative imagination, you are going to develop the capacity to eliminate those annoyances and at the same time retain your magnificent sense of hearing. I'm sure you are aware that there are many hundreds of thousands of people who would love to be able to hear as well as you do. For example, those who are deaf and have never heard the voice of their loved ones, or even the simple sound of a flowing river, or a bird sweetly singing, or someone whistling. And there may be times when you wish you could turn a deaf ear to unwanted noises. But of course, I am sure that you don't wish this literally, which is why we are going to use metaphors and imagery, because this is the language that your unconscious mind understands and responds to best. So, we will discriminate in what noises you wish to shut out and which ones you will allow to remain, and just apply the suggestions to the ones that are appropriate for you. I'm going to describe some methods that your subconscious mind will find useful, and for your part, I would like you to visualize to the very best of your ability the scenes I describe. One method you can use is what I will call the zoom method. If you have ever used a camera to take a photo of something that's a distance away, you have probably already used the zoom option to get a close-up on what you are snapping. And I wonder if you have noticed how when you zoom into an image, the surroundings in the foreground just disappear, and all you can see is the object you are focusing on. Well, we can use this method in reverse. In this case, the foreground can be the background noises, because you are zooming into yourself, and as you zoom into yourself, those noises just fade away. So for example, if you were trying to sleep, but constantly aware of the ticking of a clock, the whistling of a happy person, or the shuffling of someone's footsteps can make, you can create in your mind something interesting to focus on and zoom into your thoughts as you shut out the background noises. Of course, the ideal scenario would be to remove the clock or ask the other person to be mindful of their noises. But I know that sometimes this isn't feasible. Let us practice this method now. Imagine yourself in your own comfortable bed, snuggled up under the the doona with the lights out and the curtain or blind drawn. Your room is the ideal temperature for you, and you are aware of your own familiar surroundings. But there are the sounds, maybe of traffic going by, or that clock ticking away, or someone whistling, preventing you from feeling comfortable enough to sleep. At this stage, create the schema of what you would like to focus on in your mind. Perhaps you wish to recall a favourite memory from childhood, something you thought you had forgotten about and were curious to know more of, an old friend or relative, or maybe somewhere you visited once or twice as a child. Whatever it is, this will be the personal for you. And you really do want to know more, so you zoom in on your younger self, remembering how you looked, the clothes and the styles that you wore, your surroundings, adding more and more detail as you continue, and the image begins to form in a space just in front of your eyes, not exactly inside your head. It is a little distance away at the moment, but as you add detail and colour, the image comes to life and your focus is clear and defined. And as you continue in this matter, it is only a matter of time before you begin to drift off into comfortable sleep, dreaming pleasant, happy dreams and waking up at your normal waking up time, just to realise that those outside sounds and noises hadn't bothered you at all last night. You might find yourself wondering how and why this happened. Well, I can tell you now it was because your brain filtered out those unwanted sounds, something you are now learning effectively how to do. There may be situations where you are not in bed or trying to sleep, where those noises have been annoying you. So I will show you another technique you can use. Let's use the example of trying to study, work or concentrate on something during your normal waking hours. Those sounds could be coming from outside or within the room where you are, but wherever they are, they have been distracting you and preventing you from doing what you want to do. So once again, you use your creative imagination, perhaps visualizing a vehicle of some kind, perhaps a bus or an old-fashioned stagecoach, or maybe a train or an aeroplane. And for a moment or two, you concentrate on those unwanted sounds. And if there is more than one, bring them together. Compress them into a shape or a form or simply a colour. Once you have the desired image in your mind, project it onto the vehicle. Ensure it is secure so it cannot come away. And then watch as the vehicle moves away into the distance, going further and further away from you. And the further away the vehicle travels, the more subdued and faint that image becomes. And because the sounds have formed into an image, they are no longer there. They gradually shrink to a fleck on the horizon before disappearing out of your view and your hearing range. Practice this now, here in the safety of hypnosis. See or sense yourself doing exactly as I've described, and experiencing any unwanted sounds and images fading completely away. During this time, you can find your concentrating returning as you focus on whatever you were doing. And it is only later, when you look back, that you realize how quickly and effectively it worked. You might prefer to imagine something like the filter papers that people use when making percolated coffee, and perhaps even experiencing the aroma of freshly ground coffee as it tantalizes your nostrils, shutting out any unwanted sounds or noises. Or perhaps you prefer to turn those unwanted noises into your favorite piece of music or instrument, and this is easy to do. You would simply select the tune or a rhythm that you would like to use, hear it playing in your mind's ear for a few seconds, and then focus on that unwanted noise, and gradually merge them together until the noise becomes the music or the song you like. So you see, there are several methods you can use. even some that I haven't mentioned, such as giving the sound a colour and watching that colour fade or change to a colour you like, or giving it a size and seeing it shrink. Your wonderful creative subconscious mind probably has lots of other ideas you could use, and when you are relaxed you can find new ideas, new possibilities coming into your mind. Try them all out and see which ones work best for you. After all, you have nothing to lose and plenty to gain, such as peace and quiet, concentration, good quality sleep, feeling calm and at ease, to name just a few of the benefits. Even without using the methods I have mentioned, you can simply direct your subconscious mind to filter out those noises. Perhaps you would like to do this now, and imagine you are working for a powerful employer who doesn't know that there is something about your work that you're not completely happy with. You could arrange an appointment with your employer. Imagine knocking on the boss's door and being invited to come in and sit down. Explain what has been annoying you and why. Yes, it's important to give your employer a reason so they will know how it has been affecting you. And once your subconscious mind understands what you want and why, it will be happy to grant your request, and you will find that over the next few days and weeks and months, you are becoming a much happier and calmer person, able to function efficiently and effectively. Even your health improves as the tension created by those unwanted sounds and noises disappears, and other people notice a change in you. You notice a change in you too, and feel better than you have felt in a long, long time. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger day by day. They grow stronger by the day, stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. In a moment, I will count the numbers from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you will be wide awake, feeling already wonderfully refreshed and alert, and ready to allow these suggestions to work for you. So in your own special time, I want you to come back to normal, conscious awareness, bringing back with you all these wonderful feelings. 1, becoming more alert in the mind. 2, body awakening. 3, coming slowly back. 4, eyelids beginning to flutter. And 5, eyes open, wide awake, mind and body returning to normal, conscious awareness.